Hi, this is Tamika with Pastries, Pumps, and Pie, and I'm back with another part of my series with the all-in-one works tool by We Are Memory Keepers. In the last video, I made some tabbed dividers, and today I'm going to make 2 tags. All of these things are going to go into my Traveler's Notebook, and I am using items from my Planners Anonymous Woodland Wonders subscription box. So I'm going to use this paper with the leaves for 1 tag, and then this paper has like the woodchucks on the back, but I'm going to use this green for the second tag. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and cut these to size. I want these to be a 3 by 5. Okay, so let's get started with that. As I stated in the last video, the blade is very, very sharp. So I try to keep it down on this end because my hand is usually down in this area and I don't want to cut myself. All right, so let's do, so we're gonna do 3 in width and 5 in height. So I'm just gonna line it up with 3 inches. And cut. As I stated also in the last video, there's not a lot of pressure you need to put on when cutting because it's very, very sharp. Okay, so that's 3. Now we're going to do 5 this way. All right, so there's going to be our tag. So let's keep that one right there. And then we're going to do the same with this paper. 3. These papers are so pretty. Well, that whole kit is very pretty. I'll try to put the unboxing of this kit in the cards. All right, so we have our 2 3 by 5. Okay. Then there is a guide in the back here. I'm going to pull this guide out. It has a magnet on the back so that it keeps it there. So as you can see, there's a part that says tag with an arrow. And then also on the board, there's tag with an arrow. And so you're going to line those 2 up together. Okay. And like I said, the magnet's going to help keep it in place. Okay, so that's all lined up. I'm actually going to stand up for this because I want to make sure I'm doing this right. Okay, so we take our paper and we put it flush against here. And then there are some measurements here so you can kind of determine where you want the cut to be. So as you put this down, this gives you an idea of about how much is going to be cut off. So I'm going to do it at 1 3/4. Okay, that's where I'm going to, and then I'm going to cut. Okay, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip it over. So because you've already cut, there are little grooves, and I will raise this up so you can see it. There are little grooves within here to help guide you. Okay, so after I do the first cut, I want to take and I'm going to line the top of this up with that groove where it was 1 3/4. Okay, and then I'm going to cut again. And there I have my tab. Okay, and then if I go over here, I believe this is the hole punch right here, and you can line it up over here, and it's going to help you center everything. Okay, so it actually has 3 inches on each side over here, so you line it up so that it's 3 inches and 3 inches, and that will help you get a nice center hole punch. And there's tab number 1. Okay, so now let's do our other tab, which is the green paper. So we're going to turn it back around over here. Okay, again, we're going to line it up with 1 3/4. And then we're going to cut. Okay, we're going to turn it around, and then the top, we're going to line up with the groove that is at 1 3/4. So that groove is right there. Okay, and then we are going to cut again. Okay, and there we have our second tab, and I'm gonna, like I said, be using the green side of this. So if we turn this around, 3 and 3, line it up in the middle. Okay, if your card is wide, if your tag is going to be wider than 3 inches, you can use these measurements here to kind of make sure that you are centered well. And then we're going to punch. And so there I have my 2 tags. And so I'm going to use the green one, and I'm going to use the one with the leaves. They are double-sided, but these are the 2 that I'll be using. And so you can add some nice embellishments to these, add some ribbon or twine to make it just what you want it to be. So this is what we created in this video, 2 tags. I'll also be doing another video where we'll be looking at making a pom-pom and a ribbon. And I usually tie my ribbons, sorry, I hit the camera. I tie my ribbons differently than the way they are tied with this tool. But I'll still show you how to use the tool to make the ribbon. And then I'll show you my way as well. All right, so that's all to this video. Again, it's very simple. Make sure you use this guide. This guide is used not only for your tags, but you also use it for envelopes and banners. And then as you can see, there is a space for envelopes and banners on there as well. And then you just line everything up depending on what you're using the tool for. And then it has a nice spot in the back here where it just stores nicely. All right, and so that's how it's done. And again, here are the 2 tags that we made. So when we come back, I'm setting up everything for my traveler's notebook. I'll probably do some stamping, probably on the green one since it's plain, adding some embellishments and all of that good stuff. So if you like the video, be sure to slay, subscribe, like, and accept the alerts so you don't miss any videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.